friends, welcome back to Miss Whitcup Storytime. I'm Miss Whitcup, and today I'm going to read you a book that was actually by request by one of my followers, one of my readers. His name is Camden. Hi, Camden. And Camden asked me one day, Miss Whitcup, do you think you could read a book about scorpions? And I said, yes. So I went to the library with my niece and we went and looked around for nonfiction books about scorpions. Check that out. Isn't that amazing? Woo! It's a crazy cool animal. Now, this book is nonfiction, so it's going to have a lot of information. So Miss Whitcup's not going to read every single word in this book, but I'm going to read a lot to you and teach you all about scorpions today. I'm so excited. This is the table of contents. This is where we find out what page different information is on. So some of the things we're going to learn are, where do scorpions live? That's on page 12. What do scorpions eat? That's on page 14. Oh, what are baby scorpions like? Oh, I can't wait to read that page. It'll be so exciting. Meet the scorpion. When night comes, the desert seems very still. But under the ground and beneath the rocks and in the hollows of dead trees, things are moving. A beetle crawls out from under a rock. Nearby, a strange-looking animal waits motionless. The animal has 8 legs, crab-like claws, and a tail that curves over its back. The beetle draws closer. Finally, the odd-looking animal pounces, and the beetle becomes dinner. What is this nighttime hunter? It is a scorpion. Ooh, they're kind of creepy looking. What are scorpions? Scorpions, along with spiders, belong to a group of animals called arachnids. I've heard that word before. That's a vocabulary word I've heard before. Arachnids have 8 legs and a body with 2 main parts. I'm going to stop right there and tell you a secret. Miss Whitcup was reading this book earlier, and there is a word in here, probably lots of words in here, that I have a lot of trouble pronouncing. Here's one of them. Let's see if I get it right. Arachnids have 8 legs and a body with 2 main parts, a cephalothorax and an abdomen. Did I do pretty good? Even grown-ups have trouble reading sometimes. It's okay. We all do. Keep practicing, Miss Whitcup. Arachnids' bodies are covered with a hard waterproof shell called an exoskeleton. That reminds me of our skeleton, our bones. Check that out. What a cool body. Amazing. Oh, this part's really cool. Listen to this. The stinger in a scorpion comes out of its tail, and it can shoot poisonous venom into a victim. Cool. Scorpions have 2 eyes on their heads. They have 2 to 5 more pairs of eyes as well. Even with all those eyes, they don't see very well. Instead, they use their sense of touch to find their way around to hunt. Comb-like body parts hang down from the scorpion's belly, and they feel for the surface below. They can sense vibrations made by other animals' movements. I've heard of that too, when certain animals can feel vibrations and movements. That's really neat. This question says, are there different kinds of scorpions? Listen to this. There are perhaps 1,500 different kinds or species of scorpions in the world. The smallest are only 1/2 inch long, but the largest are African scorpions that grow to over 8 inches. Ooh. Most kinds of scorpions are 2 to 3 inches long. There are about 90 kinds of scorpions that live in the United States. I don't know how Miss Whitcup feels about that. It's a little spooky. This is a great question. This is what I was thinking of, one of the things. Where do scorpions live? Most scorpions live in warm places, especially deserts, but they can live in a wide range of places from grasslands to rainforests. Some even live in caves. Scorpions are found in North Africa and Asia. They have even been found living 12,000 feet high in the Andes Mountains. Some of you may know this word. Most scorpions are nocturnal animals. Do you know what nocturnal means? Some of my friends do. That means they hide during the day in cool, moist spots, and they come out at night. I have a hamster named Chester, and he is nocturnal. Oh, another good question. What do scorpions eat? I'm going to zoom in on that one. Look at that. Ew. Scorpions are predators. I know that vocabulary word too. Scorpions are predators that eat lots of different prey, such as insects, spiders, and worms. They even eat other scorpions. Larger scorpions can eat larger prey animals such as small lizards, snakes, or mice. Whoa! That is cool. That is super cool. There's some fun facts over here on this side of the page. I'm going to just read this one to you. It says, scorpions sometimes drink water, but mostly they get all the water that they need from their food. Do you think scorpions drink root beer or Sprite? Probably not. When scorpions feel a prey moving nearby, they grab it with their pincers. Sometimes they use their stinger to paralyze the prey. That means they can't move. The pincers crush the prey and pull it towards the scorpion, and the scorpion's powerful jaws tear the prey open. Special juices break down the prey's insides, and the scorpion chews and sucks down his dinner. Can you tell by Miss Whitcupp's face that I think this is kind of yucky? Oh, but it's so cool. Yucky things are oftentimes very cool. Great question on this page. How dangerous are scorpions? That's interesting, and it's important to stay safe. A scorpion's venom is strong enough to kill a spider, a beetle, or a mouse, but the venom of most kinds isn't deadly to people. If up to a person, a scorpion sting is usually like getting stung by a bee. But some scorpions have powerful venom that can make a person sick. There are about 25 kinds of scorpions in the world that are truly dangerous to people. That's very interesting. So that's important to know to keep us safe. Scorpion stings happen by accident. Scorpions sometimes wander into houses in the desert at night looking for something to eat. In the morning when it gets light, they hide in small dark places. Outdoors, they might hide in old logs or under rocks, but inside, they might hide under bed covers or in the toe of a shoe. Ooh. That's pretty spooky. Miss Whitcupp's glad I don't live in the desert, because I would not want to find a scorpion in my shoe. This was the page I was really excited about. What are baby scorpions like? I won't lie, they're not as cute as I wanted them to be. Scorpions don't hatch from eggs. Instead, they are born as tiny scorpions. After mating, the female carries the babies for several months as they develop inside of clear sacs. When most scorpion mothers give birth, they fold their legs into a birth basket for catching the babies. As soon as the babies are born, they crawl out of the sacs and onto their mother's back. And that's where they live for their first week or two. Okay, that's pretty cool. So when she has her baby, she curls up her legs and catches them. As a young scorpion grows, its hard exoskeleton quickly becomes too small, and the scorpion must molt or shed the old exoskeleton. I've heard of that before. Molting. Do scorpions have enemies? Even though scorpions have stingers, lots of other animals like to eat them. Some spiders, insect-eating lizards, and centipedes all eat scorpions. So do some kinds of birds, especially owls. Other small animals such as bats, shrews, and grasshopper mice hunt scorpions too. Even scorpions eat other scorpions. Yuck. Gross. This is the last page I'm going to read, and this one says, are scorpions important? It's a good question. Scorpions have been around longer than people. Like all animals, they have an important place on the planet. They eat lots of termites and other insects, and they provide food for other animals. In some areas, scorpions can be a real nuisance for people, but usually they're harmless. A nuisance just means a problem or something that bothers people, but this book says that they shouldn't bother you. Perhaps a zoo or nature center near you keeps scorpions you can see. They are interesting animals to watch, and learning about them will help you see how they fit into the nature world. Wow. Amazing. Friends, this book was called Scorpions. It's part of a series called New Nature Books. This one was by Peter Murray. And I want to say thank you to my friend Camden, who told me a request that he wanted to hear scorpions. I would love more requests. If you think that you would like to hear about a topic or any certain book, especially Gerald and Biggie, those are my favorites, why don't you leave me a comment down below this video or any of my videos and tell me if you want to hear a book, and I'll try to see if I can find it at the library, like I found this one. Thank you, Camden, for your request, and thanks to all my friends who listened to my story today. See you next time. Bye.